So this paper is from like 2-3 days ago, but honestly, session this paper before it runs out. Then, first thing I'm seeing, yeah, Georgia, they beat them 2-0, and it was at home in pissing rain. Maybe, you know what? Do you see, right, if it was suspended for like 200 hours or something like that, but at the time, did you look and say, it says it's suspended. The referee says you started at 10 past 9. Or like, then he says, all right, I started at 9:30 or something like that, right? That was all quite relevant because at the time people were tweeting, they were saying like, there's no beer left in the stadium. But I was like, shit, man, I want to be your fan, but like to tell the truth, I don't get any followers, and like I'm not gonna be your fan anyway. You're quite lame. They put it all out there like, yeah, you're gonna like his comment or something. I didn't really like his comment. No, I didn't. Then let's see, right? Or maybe we'll go for that, right? We're talking about cricket here, right? Because it put the inverted commas, right? So Kate Mason, KVL Mason Twitter, KVL Mason Twitter. So baseball must stay. Losing still hurts, but at least it's not cricket. Do what admin do. Right, so the inverted commas is, I back the declaration, and you should too. Here's Ben Stokes, the England captain, who called his batters in on 393 for 8 on day 1 for the first test. I am not a captain who gets by on what ifs. We saw it as an opportunity to pounce on Australia and really start day 2 on top. Also, I am not going to change the way I have gone about my cricket because it is the Ashes. England had Joe Root out there looking fierce on 118, but Stokes chose to put Australia into bat after 78 overs. His was the earliest declaration in Ashes history, and lest we forget, the Ashes have been being played since 1882. Right, I'm gonna stop there, right, because the inverted commas kept coming, right? They've inverted commas the whole thing, right? But there was inverted commas in between. I'm like, right. I think it was just like, keep going, right? But like, yeah, let's see, right? I'm just gonna skip to, well, I'm gonna skip too quickly. Next page. Right, go on about Mason Mount again, right? Chelsea reduced price tag to offer United fresh hope over Mason Mount. So to United, they want him at Manchester United. Mason Mount, why would they want him? Has he not been a bit of a, what's the other boy's name, right? He's actually called like, I can't remember his name, but he was a bit of a flop. He cost them like loads of money and that. Hey, maybe he did score, but at the time, you think it must just be like the pace of the game. Like, they're all fantastic or something like that. A bit like maybe actually like Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, isn't he just such a flop, right? But at the end of the day, they still want to pay like ridiculous amounts because Manchester United, there you go again, we're talking about Manchester United, don't want to let go of him for less than 21 million probably at least. I mean, let's see, right? We read about the goalkeeper, right? So Beccario, he's an Italian. Raya, he's a Spaniard, right? Tottenham are not willing to pay, is it 17 million for the 26-year-old? Tottenham, 40 million, and Tottenham are not prepared to pay for the 27-year-old, right? No, let's see, right? Move for Beccario, sign for the North London. It says actually, manager Angelo Poggilescu is actually used to be the Celtic manager, and now Brendan Rodgers is the Celtic manager. He's now the Spurs manager, right? Okay, let's go for that, right? Manchester United have offered Jose Mourinho's Roma to the chance to sign their Dutchman midfielder Donny van de Beek this summer. All right, then let's see if we can find, is there not a comment about Brendan Rodgers here? I can't remember seeing it actually because I've looked through this paper a few times, but don't think so. Yeah, it won't be from the front pages, clearly. It doesn't say anything like maybe, alright, let's go on about then. There it is, right at the back, right? Norwegian youngster signs 5-year contract in 2.5 million deal. So maybe I'm just seeing, right? 2.5 million. That's a heck of a lot of money for like. I mean, Brendan Rodgers, he went back to Celtic. Why is that? Like, yeah, I mean, obviously, Celtic, they got the 4-leaf clover. I don't know. Like, I thought their badge was like supposed to be the worst, but like that would be like kind of like made their stripes probably the best. I don't know, like that, right? Then Brendan Rodgers honestly said it doesn't matter about the Champions League. At the end of the day, their stripes are the best, even if their badge is the worst. Or like that would make like the Aberdeen badge the best or something. Yeah, I don't know. Just leave it at that then.